Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures. I hope you guys are having a fabulous night. It is Friday. Are you guys glad it's Friday? That means it is Friday Fun with Jen. Woo, 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 woo. We are entering week 4 of hashtag blinging in the new year. Yay! So I want to know, what do you have on your desk right now? I have my release papers, which half of them are on my blinging in the new year painting right now. I have my pens all ready to go. I have my special drills here. I have you guys. I have my Starbucks cup with ice water in it. What are you guys up to? I have my 2 trays here that I'm using. Yes, so I am raring to go. Now tonight, what are we going to do? We are going to see Jennifer's history of enhancements. I'm going to show you where it all started, the Hannah Lynn that I worked on, and then we're going to go through several of the blinging that I tried. What worked, what didn't work, expanding my horizons, and then why this is, I think it's our it's my 4th blinging in the new year. So I'm super excited. Or maybe it's the 3rd. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I want to see who is here. Let's see who's here. Let's welcome. Hey, Mutt Nuts. She's the first one here. Welcome. Diamonds and Drew, aka Lee K, creeps into the back. Hey, Sarah. Good evening to you. She's saying hello to everybody in the chat. I'm so glad you're here. Bonnie, I hope everything is going well for you in northern Texas. Hi, Mary. How's it going? Little Rodney, aka Tracy, good to see you. Don't forget, when you come in, give a thumbs up if you are excited for tonight. Hey, Carrie, so good to see you. Tammy's in the house. Tammy, your art dot turned out beautiful. Thank you for sharing it. Diamonds and dragonflies, welcome. Hey, Amy, good evening. Hey, Garden Craft. I hope you're ready for some fun tonight. What are you working on? People are coming in faster than I can keep up, so say hello to everyone that has entered. I know, sometimes I'm like, hello to all my friends in the chat when I enter in a live, because most of the time I'm on my phone, and when I'm on my phone, I can't do the @ sign in someone's name. It's just crazy. Hey, Dawn, so good to see you. Excuse me. Yawn number 1. Hey, Lisa, welcome. William, welcome. Tijuana's in the house as a member. She gives a special shout out on the screen. Thank you for coming in. Karina, hey, Felicia. What's up? Anita, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Lisa, AK Rose, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're able to get some rest this week. You're raring to go for the weekend. Hi, Robin. So glad to see you. Hey, Michelle. Happy Friday. Melinda, good evening from Texas. We have Michelle Miner. Welcome. So good to see you. Sarah says, I have Crash with Crashly's release papers, Mary Mud Putty, Wee Wax, Leopard, Leatherworks, DP Pen, and a bunch of DP with sparklers. So Sarah is ready to go. AK Rose giving some love. Thank you so much. She's been a member for 22 months. Donna, hey Donna. Mwah. So good to see you. Jen M's in the house. Welcome. Yes, so we're going to have a blast tonight. And just to let you know, our sponsor for the week, I'm going to switch the banner, is Carissa's Craft Corner. I have the link down in the description for you to go see Carissa. She does not have a shop. She just has her Facebook group. So become a member of that, and then you can go through her featured, see what she has over there. Hey, how's it going, Rochelle? Are you ready for your weekend? One of my favorites is the turtle, and as you can see, it has the switching of the colors. So if you have it in one angle, it's blue. If you have it in the other angle, it's purple. It's not shape shifting, color shifting. And then she's got half sizes and full sizes of these putty holders. But as you can see here, these are some of my bling that I'm waiting to put in. And then I also have some of my Mary Muds in here. And let's see, who else do I have in here? I have Rose Mud in here. And then I also have some diamondpaintingdrills.com in here. So yes, and this, she has a one side, she has a two side as well. She also has like your single holders for your pens. So if you want, you know, your pen not rolling around, we'll show her Facebook page soon. She also has a flat holder. You can put your pens right in front of you across your canvas. It won't move anywhere. And then she's got her honeycomb holders. Oh, let me show you one this is one with the tray on it. Right now I have all my special drills. She also sells them like this. And there's one that's larger that has 15 holders as well. Anita said she got the honeycomb 7-pin holder from another event from Chris's, and she's loving it. Yes. So this is the, 5, 6, 7. This is the 7. Hey, Robin. How's it going? She's saying hi to everyone. Hello. Glad you could make it in. So that will be our giveaway for tonight, and she's also sponsoring this week. So glad she's here. Okay. Whew. We made it through Christmas. If you were here last week, you know my parents were in town. We did manage to make it through We Celebrate Christmas Martin Luther King Jr. weekend on the years that we don't go to my folks' house on legit Christmas Day. So they came up to our house. They're in Southern Ohio. We had a great Christmas. We survived the apocalyptic storm of West Michigan. It wasn't as bad as they were calling it, but it still was a little treacherous. And yeah, so that's what happened. Hey, Cheryl, so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So we had a lot of fun. Let's see what. There wasn't, I'm trying to think. I got this great thing from, I don't know if you guys do Tastefully Simple, but it was this like smorgasbord of different dips and different things that I could make. And it was like maybe 8 things in there. Excuse me, so sorry. And I can't mute because I'm going through my thing up here. And I can't find it because I have a camera that's going to shine down. Hey, Rhonda, how's it going? Hello, Jen and everyone listening while puzzling. Hey, Sue Bell, welcome, welcome. So that was that. I received a diamond painting from Diamond Art Club that I will be showing for. It's not a sneak peek, it's a first look because they were having some issues with their shipping. So I will be showing that off this weekend. So I'm super excited about that. What else happened? Not much happened this week. I had yesterday and today off of work. I took some mental health days. Nothing's wrong, just to help avoid burnout. And yesterday I diamond painted for probably 7 hours. It was really a lot of fun. I got a lot done on the tea party. So that was great. And then today I slept in, got up, took a shower, and then went and visited my friend who lives about 45 minutes away. Went to Anna's house, which is a like breakfast brunch place. Sat there for a couple hours talking, and then we went over to the aquatic center that's by her house. She had gotten a day pass for me and their members. And we went and sat in the hot tub. Oh my gosh, it was a dream. So we sat in the hot tub for like 20 minutes or so. Then we went over to the lazy river and we walked around that for probably a good hour. So my muscles are like, oh, because we were walking against the current. And we just chit chat, chit chat, chit chat. And then we went back to the hot tub for another 15, 20 minutes. Then we said our goodbyes and I came home. So yes, that was this week and it was just amazing. It was amazing just to take a deep breath and enjoy our time together. So, well, I'm going to show you my mobile camera right here. You guys ready? Let's see here. There we go. So I'm going to be all like professional, like Tima. Yeah, I'm learning some things from Tima. Rhonda, Robin's puzzling too. You guys can puzzle together. Yes, Dawn, it was a lovely day. Oh, I smell like chlorine because I haven't showered yet, but it was great. And I had the little like chlorine sniffle. But I am going to sleep so well tonight and it was a dream. Now I'm in a purge mood. So I'm hoping like I can purge some things in my house because I have way too much stuff and it's my own fault because I'm a pack rat. So my poor family loves me. They try not to say much, but I'm hoping I can like clear some stuff out this weekend and donate it. All right. Oh my goodness, there's someone special in the house. Let's see who that is. Tia! Tia!
Hi.
How
How
you
are you?
doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Finally off. I'm finally off work.
What? You're off work? Any crazies today?
No, to be honest, it was really a just a quiet day. It really was.
Okay.
I just
All
had one gentleman. He is an older gentleman, and he just kept yelling at me. I think he's forgetful, but
right.
obviously it's helpful when someone knows that and they, tell you. So he calls me up and helping him out. Our customer hit him. I'm helping him. Got him, information on where he can go, inspect, repair. He's off onto, he calls me up 3 hours later and he proceeds to have the same conversation that we had 3 hours earlier. And I'm like, okay, maybe he didn't write it down. I confirmed and asked, but maybe he didn't write it down. So then he calls me this afternoon. Three is the magic number. And we proceed to have the same conversation again. This time, he's aggressive. He's
Oh.
like really aggressive with me. And I was like, I don't understand why you're yelling at me. We had this conversation. You said you wrote it down. He was like, oh, that's just how I am. That's how we are. And then he blamed the whole town. That's how we are in this neck of the woods.
It's not that he has like
Everybody here does
dementia or
this.
Alzheimer's, it's that their whole town likes to
The whole
forget.
town, everybody here does this. And I was like, okay. So then we're talking, and I'm like, okay, well let's go back. Did you get my email? I sent him an email as a, just to follow up, a point of reference. And he was like, I didn't get no doggone email. I was like, okay, well, let's walk through your email. And then I said, this is what you gave me. Do you want to go and check? And lo and behold, he had all kind of stuff. Then he started. He had bills that he never. Then he asked me to look up certain things. Well, what number does this belong to? So then I became his personal secretary. He getting calls from Kosovo. I was like, I don't think you should call that number back. That's gonna be a high bill right there. So not too
Hey,
bad, but I was getting yelled at. I'm like, what did I do?
hey Rebecca, I'm so glad you're here. So good to see you. Jenny's in the house.
Check
Welcome,
on
welcome.
Mickey for me.
Huh?
I told Rebecca to check on Mickey for me.
Oh, was she here? I didn't get a chance. Did she go live tonight?
She's just no, she's not feeling well.
Oh, I haven't been on my phone most of today. So
How are you? I'm looking at the
I
beautiful
was
smile.
I was just
Woo!
telling everybody that I had a great 2 days. I took 2 days off of work and had lunch with one of my besties, and then we went to the hot tub, and then we walked in the lazy river, and then we went back to the hot tub, and I don't know, it was just a really good relaxing day, and then came home and dinner with the fam, and yeah, so there we go. Not much else to report.
Well, I love. Did you saw the video? I love the video. A
I did
little
not do
man.
any videos.
He just didn't care about nothing in there. Give him the box next time. Give him the box. Let him rip the tape off and then have fun with it. Put the tape back on. Put it back in place. Nothing in there but air. And he says, "Ooh, that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun."
What she's talking about is Crafty and Crime Daily. One of our sisters made a wonderful monkey hat for my son, who is 17 months old, and we received it in the mail today. So I took a video to show Miss Rebecca him opening it, aka me opening it, aka him enjoying the box more than the gift.
And reopening and reopening.
I
I laughed
am,
so hard.
Tracy. I am feeling better. Thank you. So, do you recognize this, Miss Tia?
I do. I
This
have
is
one.
where it all started.
It is.
This is where it
It,
all started.
look at
So,
that.
I did an event called Summer Cool Off or something like that.
It was
Cool
called the
Off for
Summer Cool Off.
Summer. I don't remember the exact hashtag, and I did it with um,
Stephanie.
Stephanie Wolfpack. Hey, Crashly! So good to see you. And so this was my first experience with bling, like really diving in. And I was telling people last week that I started by switching things out just AB for the exact color. So if it was DMC 820, then I used 820 AB. And that's how I started. And then this is the picture that really took off. So I really liked how I did her skirt. I'm going to try to get it up to the camera.
Ooh.
So I did some ABs, and as you can see, those darker ABs sometimes look green, depending on the light. But what I did is I did some ABs, I did some sparklers in here, and I was very conscientious of not completely switching out the 310s. So the 310s that make up the outline I kept, and then inside I have 820s and some 310s that sparkle that green and blue. And then I did in the flowers, I did some crystals. This was the first time I used some crystals there in the flowers. And so, yeah, this was my first experience working outside the box. So I used some of the ABs that the company sent, but then I really stepped outside the box. I replaced some of the grays with 762 ABs, and then I did crystals and some sparklers. So this is where it all began.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, there's Berta. Berta says, "Oh my gosh, does anyone want my pup? Yuppers." I was like, "What's that smell? He rolled in poop. Just had to give him a bath 5 times." I'm so sorry, Berta.
That's the new
So
buck
sorry.
puppy.
One of
That's the
her
new one.
doggies. Hi,
Mm.
Jeannie. So good to see you. She was trying to wolf down her dinner. Oh, girl. I'm sorry. Yes, great idea with the 310s. Yeah, it's all in, here, the company gave white ABs, but I decided where it was gray to do the gray ABs as well. And I just kind of picked and chose. What did I want to do? Where did I want to go with it? It was a lot of fun. So this was my first, didn't go huge outside the box, but did use some crystals and sparklers and then switched out. The skirt was the big thing that I worked on myself. And what I did is the bottom layer is 100% ABs except for the outline. And then the middle layer is scattered ABs, and then the top layer is no ABs. So as you go down the ruffles of her skirt, it becomes more intense. So I really liked that. Yes. All right. So then
Woo-hoo.
this is fast forward. This was last year. So
That's me.
this is the one that Tia drools over.
Love
I did
it.
a lot of metallics in her. I really enjoyed the metallics. This is where I fell in love with them. And so her headband is metallic, and then I went into her glove covers metallic, and then I love the belt. The belt
I
is
love the belt.
here. I'm going to move this over so I can see you while I show the camera. So get this up here. So the belt, I used a lot of metallics in there. And it looks rich and
Gorgeous.
heavy, like it's actually a belt that's going to come off.
It
I
does.
used the quads here, out here. See, what else did I use? I don't think I used sparklers. I used crystals because I'm not a huge crystal person. So I broke out of my comfort zone and used crystals all here in her blue
Man, that looks
area.
good.
So this was a lot of fun for me to do. And and the colors were exquisite. I loved the colors. I don't know how much it weighs. But up here,
Excellent.
I did I think it's glow glass and ABs. I think I did some glow and some ABs. And so you've got, oh, I know what it is. This is opal sparklers right here. And then this is the ABs. And so you can see up close the difference. So although it's white, you can
really
tell, which
nice.
is what we're talking about with enhancements, is the light picks up different.
It's giving a nice power effect, though. When you're looking down at it, it looks amazing.
So, and as you can see, you've got this shine, this sparkle, but the light's hitting everything differently. I ran a line of sparklers through some strands of her hair. Oh, that's amazing. That would be awesome. So I really enjoyed this.
I got gray hairs, new bestie. You
Huh?
ran. I said she trying to say I got gray hairs. She ran a line of sparkle.
And I did switch out some of her hair has raven in it. I put some raven.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, yeah. Okay. And then we were talking about skin tones. So I wanted to show with this one. So this one I just did crystals and ABs. I went a little bit outside the box, but not much. But I wanted to show you guys this for skin tones because I don't know now. Dawn says opal glass is her favorite. Yeah. Cheryl said I did A special large crystal for center of her headband and then filled around it. Oh, awesome. So
Yeah.
this one, she was too peach for me. Like, she looked orange. And I get that I'm a white person, but I'm not an Oompa Loompa. And so I went, I don't have it on my screen. I meant to. I went over to DP with Sparklers, and they have a DMC skin tone. So you can, it's like what, 15 or 20 different skin variations. And so if you're trying to do shadows or cheek highlights or under the eyes or different things like that, it goes across each one of those 15 to 20 and gives you those color palettes. And so that's what I did here. I'll show you in just a minute. But she has one color is right here in the tip. And then there's another color, and then there's the rest of her face, and then under her chin is a color, then her neck, and then around the bottom. And so I'm going to hold it up close, but I had to think. I couldn't just switch one thing out. I had to think through the color palette. I think you can, oops, see there. So I had to think through the color palette to change it out. And I had to do that with the arm too. Because there's the outline of the arm and then there's the middle. So it's more of, instead of an orange color, it's more of a light peach color. And then there's another Hanalin that comes out like pink. So it's not orange, it comes out like pink, like pink in her cheeks, almost pink. So how did you do your color, Tia? Because you switched yours out, right?
For my Hanalin, I switched mine out. I did the same thing. I used the skin tone chart, and the skin tone chart, it does. I think it
While you're
breaks it
talking,
out.
I'm going to try to find it.
Okay, it breaks it out into, I think, like fair skin, olive, tan, medium, dark, darkest, things like that. And then in after those categories, it goes over like how you can do shadows, like she said. So, light, medium, I think it's like three or four categories after that. And then in each category, so under fair skin, not only does it give you, it gives you a lighter hue, the middle, maybe the lower hue. And that's what allows you to do the shadows. But it also gave like makeup also. So it gave like skin, eyes, there it is right there. I literally have crazy cat life. And so I went with the tan color, wherever the hue for 435 is. I went with, I think it's the fourth or fifth one down. I went with those color hues. You see where it says like fair, mid, deep. Those are how you utilize the colors to kind of highlight and contour. So if I'm looking for like the first section, I can't see that far. And I got
Try
my
it as big as I can make it, I think.
yeah, there we go. So the section that goes, um, it looks like it start with 4146. I believe that's the location. I had some 435s in mine also. I can't see them on the list though.
I mean, there's down here too.
That's yeah, and the anchor skin tone. So that's what I used. I used that and then their hue. So an area where like the middle section is the skin tone, then you have like the darker and the lighter for highlight purposes. That's how I used it. And I went with like I want to say it's the row where the 4146 is. Um,
That sounds familiar. And this shows you, like,
correct.
if you wanted to do this as the underlying, you would go to this section. So
Correct. And so, and then you see where the makeup is in the middle. They have the makeup ones, and I went with like if I feel like I'm a medium or a darker hue, then I was just fooling around and things. And I don't know how to wear makeup. I took the makeup class, but this was way before I took the makeup class. So I do feel my cheeks on mine, they're a little rosy. Like your makeup is really nice. It looks softer. Mine is very aggressive, my cheeks and things like that. But I still had fun with it. The skin tone, I feel like I knocked out the park. I got the highlight and everything right. I really like mine.
Do you know where it's at? Could you show us on Wednesday?
Yeah, I can bring it. I know it's hanging in my living room.
Or maybe take a picture of it and you can bring it.
Yeah, yeah. So that'd be a good idea. But
So
I
I did
really,
put the link in the chat so people can see. But I also just went to dpwithsparklers.com and went to the FAQ, and at the bottom it has skin tone and hair charts, and you can just download this and then print it off, or you can have it saved. It's also right, Jeannie. It's also on the DAC VIP page, or in the DP with Sparklers Facebook group. You can go to their file page, and it'll be in there as well.
see, lots of
Mm-hmm.
ways to make these your own and to reflect yourself in all of the paintings.
Yeah.
Someone
We
asked me,
have someone else. Let's bring her in. Hey, Tima.
That stupid camera followed me again. Oh my gosh. I have to make it
I
stop.
thought maybe you were just going to show us.
I had everything all set up. Oh my gosh. And then I'm like, wait, where's my face? Right. Silly camera. Okay. Hi. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I saw you talking about skin tones. That's cool. I love those charts. Those are very handy dandy charts.
Yeah. Well, I'm going through my history of how I continued to up the ante on blinging until this year. So I was showing the first one. This one I absolutely love doing. This is a Treasure Studios. And I did a lot of metallics, and then I did a lot of glow. This was square, but this is all metallic. Gotcha. Which separated it from the black that they had here. And then I switched these out. These are glow ABs and all of the snows. And then the moon is metallic. Oh, I forgot to do some of his nose. Here's like a whole row of...
Don't you love that? I mean, that's inevitable, right? I mean, I don't know how we do it, but I find that almost every time.
And what I did with this is, me, Timo knows that I love 712. And the reason I love 712 AB when I use snow is because it looks like wet snow. And so I actually, where the glow is hitting the snowman, he's going to be a little bit warm here, right? He's going to have a little bit extra glisten. And this is where we talk about shadows. I didn't use any ABs over here because it's in shadow. But here, I'm going to try to bring it up. I'm going to move this over here. So
highlighting that light source. And
forgive me, I must have forgotten every symbol that was B, because I see all these B's and forgot. But there's those ABs, and it's like wet snow. Mm-hmm. And it's from where the light is hitting. And I bought a whole bunch of 712s for a while. I think I'm all set for right now. But I had a lot of fun with this one because it had a lot of my favorite colors in it.
How big is that?
This is 50 by 75.
Okay. Because when you're holding it, it looks big, and overhead it looks about average, but it looks real big when you're holding it.
Yeah, it's 50 by 75. So, I mean, he goes quite a ways. So, I loved the shadowing of this one too. So
Definitely.
He would go great in my living room right now. It's a winter theme. No, I didn't take my tree down. I just simply transitioned it. We got rid of all the red and green. We left up all the blues and silver, the winter hues.
AK
Yeah.
Rose, she'd add freckles.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
like that. I like that. This is the one I was talking about where I had a lot of fun with this black cat because I actually switched out all the black for 310 ABs because there's a lot of black through her hair and her hands, and I wanted the cat to stick out. And so if I hold it up, so see how the cat is like that blue green?
Yeah.
But then the rest that's 310 is normal 310. And so this black cat sticks out. And I really liked that use of the 310. You look perplexed, Tima.
I think that is unusual because most of the time people don't want to use AB 310 to show a black. You would use it, maybe on a dragonfly or a butterfly body. That's something that wants that reflective greenish type color, but it looks good on that one, especially with the theme and her green shirt or whatnot. It actually looks good.
Right. I stepped outside the box. I was like, this is one of the few times I think I would use 310 AB.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I had a lot of fun with her. There's some sparklers in her yellow lipstick, some sparklers in her green eye to kind of let it stick out a little bit more when the light catches it. This was before the pixie dust came out, and this was a couple years ago. Right. So basically we had sparklers and ABs. Yeah. I don't even think crystals were out at this time when I did this one.
They were probably out. It depends. I guess it does depend.
This was like 3 years ago.
Crystals probably were out then.
Okay.
More than likely because there were some all crystal canvases on the market at that point. So I probably had some crystals, but probably not squares. It would have been round crystals. So anyway.
Did I just type "It's my little mermaid dress"? Where did that come? Oh, Tia,
I got you back. I got you back.
I was like, what?
Girl, you had me. I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember typing any of that. Now I got you back. Since you like my top. It's my little mermaid dress that I wore at the retreat in Michigan. You couldn't tell me nothing that day.
Hey, Phyllis, welcome to the party. Good evening. All right, so the next, this was my Get Your Weird On last year.
That's better than some I've seen. Yes.
And so I did a gold tooth. I did lots of ABs in the sky. This was a very simple switch out because I didn't want to use a lot of my specials on something that.
Why didn't you give him some eyes with the gold teeth? You could have gave him some cock eyes. 2 eyes looking at one another.
The new 310 that's not regular AB, I think it's called a subtle 310 is what one of the distribution places calls it.
So she's not talking about the pixie dust? The pixie dust 310 would also be, or what?
It's not regular or it's not for an AB.
Here's where this is where I had fun. I had a lot of fun with my mermaid.
I remember this one.
Because there is crystals, there's glow drills in here, there's ABs. I didn't do sparklers on here because this was before I had a lot of S for S, sparklers for squares, but I still had not jumped ship and doing a round on a square.
Now that one could be another weird one right there. That one could have been for that too, yeah?
Well, this is where I came up with the idea of get your weird on, because everybody loved my mermaid face.
Okay.
I'm like, all right. And then what's really funny is, have you seen some of the Dreamer designs that have come out with the like cat in the tuxedo
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
like what the heck?
They just helping you have some participants.
Maybe. This one is one of my favorites.
I remember this. Craftably.
No, this is still
Is that
DAC.
really?
Oh.
Okay.
But Craftably did have a lot of Jasmine Beckett Griffith.
Look at that.
I loved the moon. I did so. There's a couple sparklers in here, like the pineapple. I love the pineapple sparklers. There's some glow. There's some ABs. I actually used some of the Raven color sparklers.
Really?
here.
So that was more
Mhm.
recent. That was last year sometime.
Yeah. So I did that. There's here I did some
That
AB,
color is gorgeous.
switched it up.
Mm-hmm.
I did some sparklers here in her buckles so that they would really poke out. And then I put some studs here. They were going to be just like gray is what DEC had them. But I put some sparklers. So I had a lot of fun with this one because I read this poem in high school, The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. And so I'm not into like a lot of dark goth things, but this just was really fun. And they switched it over, I think, to square and made it bigger. This is the original round, and I had a lot of fun with it.
Well, it's very dramatic, and it's a nice colors there with the yellow and the blue. I like that.
Well, this also is one that I did the 310 in because I loved the feathers. And I wanted the feathers to stick out. And so I did some of the 310 AB.
There you go.
And I also switched out some of the 820, which is a darker, which sometimes you don't get the blue. It's Edgar Allan Poe's birthday today?
Look at you. You're
Look
so
at
relevant.
us.
You're so relevant.
So relevant.
Not on purpose. But this was a lot of fun because I was mimicking what I did on that first one that Tia saw of the dress from
That's gorgeous.
the first one I ever did. And so I really wanted the feathers to stick out. And you actually see you can see the light and how it's casting, and you can see all those individual feathers.
I love how you've done that.
If I followed what they charted it okay, but you would not see it like this. The light wouldn't catch it. It was all just really dark. And so I was so happy how it turned.
Vibrant. Like when we talk about depth, I feel like this is a good an example of that. Because look at the bird sitting on the perch.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it is in front of something. It's not 2D. It definitely gives the impression of a 3, like that image is, can lift off of that surface. So that's what I mean when I say you can use them to add depth, just to kind of bring your painting to life. That is gorgeous. And the color is so vibrant.
For a dark painting, all these colors just really pop.
I like that.
Yeah. Then this one was one I started working on. And this is my sliver movement where Tima introduced me to the slivers. And Tima, do you want to describe the slivers?
I love that picture, by the way. That is one that I do love. I have that one. So the slivers are glass. So they're part of our glass line, like the sparklers. And they don't fit exact. The sliverettes are half of that. So the sliverettes fit 2 spaces in both a round and a square. Yes. Can you see that? There you go. So they're slivers of glass. That's why we called them that. They're rectangular slivers. And if you'll see, there might be a little bitty space in there. But look how she puts them together. And they fit perfectly like that. And if there's a little space left over, then you just use an S for S matching sparkler there to fill in. But the effect is just fabulous.
I
And
put
now,
some bubbles there too
yeah,
with the
because
light. So from a
that shows
distance,
reflection. The bubbles are great for that. You did a great job on that. You know, if you told us everything you did, we can make an enhancement suggestion and we wouldn't have to do it. We can write it
if
up,
they,
say,
I'll tell you, but I don't know if they still sell this.
oh, that's I was on there today. I think they do. I think no, well, maybe not. I don't know. They had. I was looking there today, and maybe I was looking at the ones I had bought, but I thought they. I don't know. I don't
It's
know.
beautiful. I did some metallics in her hair because so I have some gold. I think it's S for S. It's a square. So this is where like S for S. So I did some gold in here to kind of pick up her hair, and I did some copper because it's like orange and red hair. I did the slivers. I did the bubbles to outline the light so it hit differently. I did the path here. I did ABs for certain colors. So the path was separate from the
rocks,
grass.
Cliff. Yeah.
So, and this I switched out her skin tone.
Really?
I'm not sure I love how I switched it out, but I like it better than it was because the skin tone was the same color as the pink up here in the lighthouse, and it looked really off.
Okay.
I think it's something I would have actually had them change if they did a reprint because it looked like she had these pink gloves on, but she has pink in her dress too, and it wasn't that great. So yeah, and then I did switch out some of the gray in the clouds for ABs to give it a little bit more of that storm texture that's coming in. But I didn't do all of the grays. I just picked 2 of the grays out of, I think there's 6 different grays in here.
I love what you've done, and I love the slivers there. That's a great use of them.
I do too. And again, more depth. You can really see the top of that lighthouse standing out in front of the background.
It's realistic, doesn't it?
It does. It looks really realistic. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
Sherry, yeah, several of you may still have the canvas. Well, I'll send over some suggestions of what I did. And if she wants to post them, she's more than welcome. But that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun with that one. Yeah, and then we're back to Tea Party.
Now you're back to Tea Party.
So I have several that I'm doing that are still, I'm going to do in February, work in progresses that have slivers in them still, and that have like several that are, I'm going to do in February, finishing them up, kind of like finish it February. But
how many whips do you have going? We talked about Tia's whips last week.
Yeah, how many whips you have going?
Well, there's 2 that I'm not doing at all that are still whips because I just didn't enjoy them. I wasn't enjoying them, so they're.
I'm not sure I count those.
Okay.
Like the reason I say that, you know, when we had that popping drill fiasco years ago,
yeah,
I gave myself permission to stop.
I threw those all away.
Yeah, see, I give them away, but I still might have like 2 of them of the small ones to test drills on. So I don't count something like that I've stopped doing like that.
Well, one of them is the huge, it's Diamond Art Club's. It was the Ticket to Ride, the first one with Rebecca. The Paris, or whatever one.
Notre Dame Nights.
Yes.
Notre Dame.
It's beautiful, but it's so big, and it just, I wasn't enjoying it. I'm like, all right. I just put it away. And then I have a Dreamer that I'm working on that's Christmassy. I have the Craftably Gnomes I didn't get finished before this collab. 2, 3. I still have my Great Lakes Escape I'm almost done with. I have like a little, probably 10 by 20 section left. But the reason it's taking me so long with that one is I don't know if you guys know, some of the newer diamond painting people might not know, but I'm using the words are hard. The ruler. Like, so they're all very, very straight. And so it's taking me
that
a
metal
long
thing.
time.
Do you
Huh?
like that? The metal one?
The metal, I like how it looks. I'm really enjoying how it looks, but it hurts my arthritis because I have to push so hard to get the drills in.
To go through
And
it.
then you have to like press and pull up each time. And you can only do one strip at a time, so you can't really like quickly do it. So I only do those on the rounds that I don't know. I just wanted that one to look really sharp, just really. So that I'd say probably 7.
That's how many I have.
Wow. Wow.
So
That's
we're in
how
the
many.
same boat.
Okay. See, I guess so. We were.
Thank you, goddess.
Yeah, because I don't count them old ones like that, because they'll never get done, obviously, those popping drill terrible ones like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
I have this one I'm still working on.
Yeah.
I have the Dreamer, I have the Great Lakes Escape, I have the Gnome one. I have maybe it's 5 if you don't count those other 2.
So 5-ish.
It's not too bad though.
Yeah, you reminded me though of one I have open that I'd forgotten about, because the Ticket to Ride for last year. I did that because it was the featured painting, but it wasn't my heart, right? So it's not done. So that's hard. I do not like that. And I still have the Great Lakes ones done because I haven't worked on it since the retreat. So, and when you're doing an event or something, right? So I'm starting a new one, and I couldn't do 2. That's why I gifted Tea Party, because there's no way on earth I was not going to start 2. I hadn't diamond painted in 2 months. So
which one are you working on?
The Beach Vacation. Do you recall?
That's right. I did know that. Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot to show tonight, so I was hoping to do kind of a whip and chat thingy going on a little bit later. So I've never done that. So we'll see.
You got your gummy?
Oh, howdy, Vanessa.
So chat, let's help Vanessa out. She just finished her first snack size. What kind of suggestions can she get on what to do next? She's looking at what's HP or Randall Spangler. I think you're gonna have
HP.
Harry Potter.
Okay.
Is that it? Harry Potter.
I think it depends. Like, if you want to jump into a large one, I think you'd be good. I mean, it's the same as a snack size. It's just going to take longer. So it's just give yourself grace. Have fun with it. That's the one thing I learned. And that's why I have 2 that I probably won't touch. And I need to just...
Did that thing follow me again? I tell it to stop it. I try to sneak and do something.
It looks like it's saying, "What you doing? What you got over there?" That's what it looks like. It's.
Well, Tima, what about what you're doing with your paintings with the release papers? That might help Vanessa with if she chose to pick a larger one to start off with right away.
Yes, and actually I'm going to review that tonight. I'm about to go in 5 minutes, but there you go. I've got those release papers on my next row, and I am going to explain tonight my process on how I tackle these big ones and add the bling to it. So that's what I do. That's what I'm going to try to do tonight.
There you go, Vanessa. You can come on over. Tima is one of the people with the event. You can come on over because we're going to be over there with her. She goes live in like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
So she's probably going to head out and get ready.
Yeah. Yes. Thanks for having me.
Yes,
I'm glad I could pop on.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
My little bug's all set. So
I got it.
So, yeah. So as you can see here, I have my release papers here. that just kind of help protect your canvas glue. But most of the time I just do one strip of release papers and then the rest is plastic. So I can still kind of be thinking, do I want to switch this out? Do I want to
That's a
switch
good
this
idea.
out? But at this point, I'm a little, I have stuff done like into this paper. You just can't see. I have stuff done into this paper. So I just took the plastic completely off because it was bothering me. So that's where I'm at. I
So what do
didn't
you have
like,
above?
huh?
What do you have above? It's just sticky.
What do you
I
mean just
noticed,
sticky?
like above where the release papers are. You're done all the way up there.
Yeah, it's all done.
Oh, I didn't know you was that far. You more than half. I know you sent me a picture. I showed Tiara, and she was like, "She's on me," and I was like, "She is." Um,
I actually I'm doing bubbles on the bubbles. I was going back and forth on whether to do that, and I finally decided to do bubbles. So I actually am taking the not 410. Oh my gosh. It's number 4. It's the white AB. I'm actually using tweezers and taking them out and putting in the clear bubbles.
wow,
So
you've done amazing. You see
uh,
where your release paper comes in just below.
I think you are doing everywhere where my release papers are.
That's exactly where I was about to say. And I'm coming across this way, but still, we're not meeting in the middle. You are almost done.
Well, it's because I just had a day off to do a bunch of stuff.
I haven't taken any days
So
off. I'm gonna save them.
there's the
That is gorgeous. Look at that.
bubbles I'm doing.
I have bubbles in my fairy wings. I'll be glad to show them. I stole some stuff from Sue Bell.
There you go.
I did. I
That's what
stole
she's
some
there
ideas
for.
from Sue Bell. The bushes and stuff off on the side, and I just took note to put them up on the top under the lanterns to also put them up there. And then I changed some more stuff out because I had my little donut date, and I came up with additional ideas and stuff. That's the horrible part when you get new ideas and you can't wait. So, but we'll see. I use a cuticle trimmer to take drills off my canvas. It's perfect size to get up under the drill.
Oh, nice.
That is a good tip. Look at that. Sectioning off with release paper is a good idea. Yes, it is, Tracy. It's a great idea.
One thing, Tia, is if you switch out the pixie dust for the purple,
Hmm.
I didn't like how her glasses looked. And so I actually took it out and put metallic. No, is that metallic? What did it? Yeah, I put
It is standing out. I can see it really nice, even
purple
on.
metallic for her glasses. So I was not liking how the glitter, because the glitter was not glitter, pixie dust was, because she also has pixie dust in her hair, because it was a full enhancement of
Mhm.
switching out all. And I was like, I'm not really liking how that looks. So I had to go back with the tweezers and pull them out. And I normally don't tweezer things. Normally I think before I go
Take
in.
it down.
Um, I was gonna think about slivers for the windows, but the windows were like really big, and I didn't want to use up all my slivers to make the windows. So, but
Rochelle says bubbles are great to show movement. I am learning. Like there are so much more things that you can use bubbles for. I would have never thought to put them anywhere near like bushes and flowers and things like that for enhancement and stuff. So they really do help enhance, and I just like that effect that they have on the little tips and things.
mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
kudos to you.
Well,
Kudos
before
to
we
you.
all go over to TMOS and lose everyone to someone amazing, how would you like to help me with a giveaway?
You want me to sing? Vanessa.
giveaway. I gotta share the screen.
Here we go. We're gonna give away a beautiful gift card to Carissa.
And I did remember to take off the people who've already won.
That was
Yes,
so much
Vanessa,
fun.
you can reuse these for sure. For sure. All right. Let me know. 1, 2, 3, go. Go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Natalia! Woo-hoo!
Congratulations, Natalia! Woohoo!
Oh, I'm so glad. All right. So email or message me at dpaddictionadventures.com. Let me know that you saw this live, or in the hashtag replay, let us know that you saw it. And you have won a $10 gift card to Carissa's Craft Corner, where you can get your own, fun things. If I can figure out how to not drop everything. So you can get your own holders. They have gnomes. They have little turtles. How fun is that? They have, I've got to get myself one of those Lego holders. I'm waiting for some money to come in to do that. Oh. So I'm so glad. And are you going to be on Wednesday?
Yes. Going live Wednesday. I can't wait to see you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have been great supporting me.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.